Testing, testing. Hello. It's for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Cams. My name is Carmen, but you can call me Cams because we're friends now. I already went ahead and did my brows off of camera. If you guys do want me to do a more in-depth video on how I do my base, you want like that complete in-depth, you know, in there type of video, let me know down in the comments. What I want to do is I want to sit down, do my makeup, you know, show you some makeup looks, but I also want to talk about things that kind of make us uncomfortable, but I feel like help us better ourselves as people. What I want to cover today is
the topic of like selfie culture, or rather
Snapchat selfie
culture. We have gotten to this point where we feel more comfortable looking at a picture of ourselves with a filter on rather than ourselves just as we are. I know that that has brought on quite a bit of self-esteem issues for everyone. It's easy to get kind of sucked in there. What is this? Thinking that we are not beautiful if we don't look like how we look in the Snapchat. Most of us have been a victim of this, thinking if I see a picture of myself without a filter, oh my god, it looks so gross. Like, what is that, you know? And trust me, I didn't even realize how bad it affected me until I filmed my first video. As I was filming it, I was like, oh, is that really what I look like? Like, oh my god, girl. The more you look at yourself without a filter, the more you start to realize like this is normal. Now don't get me wrong, I am not here to hate on the Snapchat selfies whatsoever. I love a good Snapchat selfie, I really do. What I think we should start to do is differentiate the fact that you can look good in a Snapchat selfie and you can look good in just a real raw picture of yourself. Well, if anything, you look more beautiful. Oh my god, also quick interruption, but guys, I cleaned my palette. If we actually looked like these photos, even though we think it's like the better looking version of ourselves, in our reality, that's a picture. That's not how we would actually look three-dimensional. It almost makes you look like a cartoon. I kind of want to challenge you guys. Take a picture of yourselves, no filter, no nothing, no makeup, no nothing. You know, you don't have to post it anywhere, just save it in your camera roll, look at it. Even if it's only for a second, I don't want you to think, I don't want you to say anything negative about yourself, I just want you to look at it. And over time, you'll start to realize that you look completely normal. No one's face is completely symmetrical. Where's the fun in being completely perfect? You know, where's the individuality in that? Disclaimer, I have nothing against fillers or plastic surgery or anything. If it makes you happy, go for it. Do you. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna do something like that, make sure it's because you want to do it and it's going to make you happy, not because you feel the pressure of feeling like you have to look exactly like a Snapchat filter. Nobody looks perfect 100% of the time. Just take that pressure off yourself. We have to start being nicer to each other. A lot of people hide the fact that they have low self-esteem by only using the filters, by only posting pictures with makeup. I'm not saying you directly, but if you are one of those people that's like,
oh, well, she only looks good if she's wearing makeup. She only looks good if she has that filter on.
You're not really helping the root of the problem here. The problem is that they already don't feel good about themselves. And sometimes it could be that, you know, you don't feel good about yourself either, and you feel the need to project your insecurities onto somebody else. You do that, I am not blaming you. A lot of us have been there, honestly. It's not too late to realize that you shouldn't think that way. If anything, you gain a little bit more respect from somebody else for lifting them up instead of, you know, dragging them down. You don't lose anything by building somebody's confidence, and you don't gain anything by lowering somebody's self-esteem. And I know for the most part, most of you are just
wonderful little angels, and you know, you would never do that.
But, you know, I feel like sometimes we get stuck in the whole like girl talk or guy talk or whatever, where you feel the need to just say something completely out of character that you would never actually say if you were on your own. You kind of get into that clique mentality. I want to challenge you to kind of break free from that. Who are you? You're a good person. And I know it sucks sometimes trying to like get out of that whole like clique mentality because you feel like you're gonna be judged by them for kind of changing your stance on something. But that's what this whole life thing is about, you know, figuring out who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in. If someone wants to make fun of you for trying to change your views or trying to be a better person, then you know what, let them. Because at the end of the day, if you end up unhappy, that's on you. You know, this is your life, not theirs. Try talking about other people how you would want people to talk about you behind your back. We all struggle with self-esteem and insecurity. So why bring more of that into the world? You might be thinking like, hey, I only say stuff like this when I'm with my, closest people, Well, that may be so, but, either way, there's no point in bringing in more negative energy and negative vibes into this world. Is that really the type of person you want to be? What we need is love. We need to start being more considerate. If you are the type of person that just puts negative energy out there, I'm sorry you feel the need to do that, because I know inside you're a good person, but I know that you're probably going through a lot, and that's why you feel the need to be so negative. So I really do feel for you. But at this point in time, it's time to take responsibility and realize that you don't want to be that type of a person. It's not too late to change. People are going to probably judge you for trying to change and trying to be a better person. They're going to be like,
oh, all of a sudden you're nice now.
Yeah, you know what? I am nice now. I am doing this for myself, to be a better person. They're going to bag on you for anything. They might as well bag on you for trying to be a better person, right? I know this conversation kind of took a sharp right turn. Nothing's scripted, so back to the whole Snapchat selfie thing. If you get anything from this, there is so much beauty in individuality. Don't feel like your flaws make you ugly, because they don't. They're what make you you. Honey, that Snapchat filter wouldn't be anything without you. The beautiful part about, individuality is there may be someone that looks like you, but there's no one in this world that looks exactly like you. Going back to the whole Snapchat thing, it's very easy for us to all look exactly the same, but what's the fun in that? Learning how to embrace your flaws is much better than constantly trying to make yourself look perfect, because why spend all your time unhappy that you don't look like that? In a picture, it's so much easier to be like, oh my god, I wish I looked like that. Little do you know that they don't even look like that. We judge ourselves too harshly based on pictures. A picture is just one moment in time. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to edit your pictures or put filters on. Do all of that. Go ahead. Whatever makes you happy, because I feel like it's a work of art. But keep in mind, at the end of the day,
You are the work of art.
You are the masterpiece, with or without these things. Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Personally, I truly believe that everyone is beautiful in their own way. There's something about you that makes you beautiful. How do you really compare levels of beauty when you're only seeing the physical and you're only seeing the parts that they want you to see? How are you going to compare yourself to that? Even if you personally don't think that you are conventionally beautiful, I can guarantee you have at least one feature on you that's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like beauty has a lot more to do with your personality and what kind of a heart you have, Not to sound corny or whatever, but beauty really does come from within. I guess this all ties in together is, don't be rude. We all struggle or have struggled with wanting to look perfect. So, don't judge somebody else for wanting to look like that. Stop putting yourself down because you don't look like that. Being nicer to yourself is easier, much easier said than done. But, just start off small. This is why I don't like when people are catty towards each other, because I feel like having support, having somebody tell you, like, you look completely fine and normal the way that you are, really helps you to start to believe it. It sounds like I'm contradicting myself a lot, but here's the thing. You can have the filters, you can have the, the airbrushing, everything. You can have that and also realize at the end of the day that it's okay if you don't look like that. For me, I kind of had to realize that I had to just make myself look at myself. I just, I was really depressed for a while, and that's going to be a separate video. But I would hardly ever take pictures of myself, and when I would only use the filter, and I started hating the way my face looked because it didn't look like the filter. And this is what I want to reach out to you guys. You don't have to post the pictures that you take without the filter. You know, you can start by just taking them and keeping them to yourself. Start to consciously stop yourself when you look at a picture. You think like, oh my God, I look so ugly. Stop yourself. Stop yourself and consciously tell yourself, no, I do not. I look fine. In short, just learn to disassociate yourself from this, you know, I want to say character that you have created. And I feel like that's the only way you can truly have both. We're just human, you know, our brains are more drawn to the negativity. That's where the whole conscious effort of not doing that comes in. Change takes time. Love for yourself takes time. You know, everything in nature takes its time to bloom. So why are you going to treat yourself any differently? It's a slow graduation of, you know, conscious retraining the subconscious. Is it this way? Yeah, I definitely think they go that way. I mean, I think this calls for some attempted glamour shots, don't you think? Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. My content slowly is getting better and better with each video. My goal is to make each video better than the last until I reach like maximum, like can't get any better than this. So I appreciate your guys' support so much. It means the absolute world to me. You guys don't understand. I got so much love and support yesterday that there was so many times throughout the day where I got teary-eyed. I really do appreciate and love each and every single one of you, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you for your support. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh, as much as I love doing videos, this setup is not it. Oh, my back hurts. But it's okay, because I love doing videos for you guys, so it's worth it.